collectors. Today we're going to be talking about Masters of the Universe, new Eternia Masterverse Webster. Okay, now that we have all that out of the way, we can see we have Webster here with two hands at a weapon and himself in the packaging. On the side here we can see Webster with his weapon, and on the back we can see Webster artwork, the four figures that come in this wave, and some words at the top. And on the side, we can see Webster, the evil master of escape. So if him and Clint Jamp get together, this would be a battle, right? Because he's an escape artist and Webster is the master of capture. Okay, so let's get this guy out of the box and see how cool he is. Okay, now we have this guy outside of his box. We can take a look at his accessory. Now his weapon does come in the main part of orange here. Now it does have this piece that can be added or removed. It's up to you. And we go ahead and see the detail of this weapon here. Now he does come with two extra hands. One left hand grabby and one right hand fisty. He does come with the hook piece here that I guess he can fire to escape. Comes with some string and the part that would be attached to his weapon. So if we see here, we have this peg here at the front. We can just not peg it because it is not the same size, but you can peg it right here and then attach this to it like so. And depending on if you want to have it all the way extended, you can push it all the way in. There we go for his weapon. Now as we look at Webster himself, we see he has these nice eyes. Now these eyes are more glass-like plastic, which adds a nice touch to the figure. Definitely dig the eyes. That face is pretty cool too. Now as far as the chest piece goes, it is this plastic made to look like this hard material. It does have the normal belt and loincloth for a futuristic society with science and magic. He does have these anklets, or however you want to say, the bracers for the feet with no boots. Has these toes that come out. Now if we look on the back here, we have this spider-like backpack, and these legs can rotate around, and they do have a bend here at the connection port, so you can extend them like so. Depends on how you want to display him. Now the figure does come with two peg holes on the bottom. I know I haven't been showing that, but with all the Masterverse, they do have the normal holes. Now as far as articulation goes, this head can pop off just like so, but his head can go up and down, left and right. His arms do a nice T-pose, rotates all the way around, has a bicep swivel, and double bend at the elbow. But once again, you can only get it so far because of his muscles. Now his wrist does rotate all the way around and does have the slide piece for the back and forward motion. Now he does have a little bit of an ab crunch here, and you'll see you have a bulge whenever you do that. And he does have a nice rotation here. And you can remove the backpack. Sorry, I didn't mention this, but it has two connector pieces here. You'll see mine just came out. That was the loose, you saw it just pop out. So I'll go ahead and get it back in there. But he does have a nice waist rotation. His legs do come out to a nice Von Damme Padile split. Rotation thigh, double bend in the knee. His boot top does rotate around, and he does have a ball joint for an ankle. So he can do a nice pose there. So as we get him straightened back up. Oh, there we go. It's a very nicely done Webster. And if we look at the height for this guy, we can see that he does come in right at 7 inches. So that means he will fall in line with the the DC Multiverse figures. Just a little bit shorter than Superman here. And that he can still function well with the Marvel and G.I. Joe, because he's right in that mid-range of being outside of theirs and inside of the DC Multiverse. So it's a nice touch. Nice posability, or nice shelfability to either line. Now, as far as the figure goes for himself, the weight for this figure, he feels the normal weight for a Masterverse line. And we see that he comes in at 5.2, just a little bit lighter than a He-Man, a little bit more than Teela. So, thoughts on this guy? Yeah, it's great. I, love it when the villains, the new figures don't disappoint, and this guy is definitely a evil-looking villain, because we all, think spiders are creepy. Some people like spiders because they're creepy. Me, I think they belong outside, not inside, and definitely smaller than my hands or fist. So until next time, guys, remember, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.